Good morning. We are waking up in a new country, in Athens, Greece, and we're going to enjoy our breakfast on this balcony, which has the best view in the city. You can see the Acropolis and that hill over there, which the name of I can't pronounce.
And there's something over there.
Yeah, so we're gonna have our breakfast and get ready, and then we're gonna go out and explore around the city. We've come up to the viewpoint on Philippapos Hill. I'm remembering it because it's like Philip and his papa, Philippapos. So this is the viewpoint. You get a view over the city. Got the Acropolis over there. The city, our apartment is somewhere over there. It was a lot of steps to climb up here, and we didn't bring water because Phil's bag was too heavy and my bag is too small. So a little bit sweaty.
You need a bag that's just right.
But maybe we'll find somewhere for a drink in a little while. But there's quite a lot to see on this hill. There's like the prison of Socrates, and a few other monuments. So we're going to have a wander around and look at some things here. I think this is the highest point on the hill. This should be the viewpoint. Don't know how you get up there though.
Right.
Fancy climbing it, Phil? Oh, we reached the top. From here we have pretty much 360-degree views. The city is huge. We've got the hills over there outside the city, and over there I can see the sea. We're like right at the bottom of the headland here. Quite cloudy, but you can make out the sea. So this is the prison of Socrates from 500 BC. Tiny little cell. Looks like it was a natural cave and they've used it as a prison. Yeah, put bars on the front.
So we're sitting in the Pinks, which was the seat of assembly for the citizens of Athens between the 6th century BC and the 4th century BC. Greece was the home of democracy. We met an older gentleman who we thought he was doing a tour for two girls, but it's just a historian, and he was just, chatting to the tourists and telling them about the history and giving us suggestions of where to go and what to see. So he told us to come up here. So that was super nice that he did.
This is Nymphs Observatory, I think it's called. Good place for an observatory. So Phil has found a place for lunch called the Brunchers, which apparently has a good gluten-free menu. Looks very busy, so hopefully it's good. So we've got our lunch / brunch. I went for the Brunchers Benedict, so just regular eggs Benedict with eggs, obviously, bacon, turkey, and Phil's one's the New York Benedict, which has pastrami, and his is on gluten-free bread. So we're both happy. Climbing another big hill to get up to the Acropolis now. Work off our brunch. We're inside the Acropolis hill now, and it was only €10 per person for the entry fee because it's off season. So normally it would be 20 for the entry. And also it's so quiet. It's definitely off season. I've seen photos and videos of it here. It's been absolutely packed. In the summer. I think it would be horrendously busy here. But yeah, we're very fortunate today to get it nice and quiet and just be able to enjoy it. And some nice relaxing music playing behind us.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, it's still under restoration. It says they're doing the final footing of the column's new marble infilling slums, which I guess is why there's like these white bits. I wonder how long it is expected to take. All these stones here is the ancient temple of Athena. Not much left of it really, next to the Erechtheion, which seems to have fared a lot better. Two horse heads just squashed for horses. Down there is the theatre of Dionysus. So we're heading back towards our apartment. But we're gonna find a supermarket on the way, get some stuff for breakfast tomorrow, have a rest, and then we'll head back out later for dinner. The apartment we were staying is called Athens View Lofts. We were on the top floor, the 6th floor. There was a lift to come up, quite a small lift. It's just one room apartment, but plenty space for a few days. So we have a double bed with a bedside unit on either side, plus lighting lamps on either side and power plugs on either side. We've got a small sofa seating area here. Over here there's the TV and a DVD player, shelving.
One leg goes up. It's as stiff as it goes up. That's it.
And voila, you have some extra table space. Got some cupboards here with a few things in it that we might need. Sewing kit, for example, mosquito coil, toilet paper, little mini hoover. Got some candles. We've got 3 outlets here as well, so plenty of places to charge things. So we've got a wardrobe here, the full height of the room, with hanging storage, some high shelves up there which we've not put anything in. I don't know, maybe tall people could reach there. Drawers at the bottom. There's a safe under there, but I don't think it works. There's also a hairdryer in here and an iron and the ironing board. And that brings us to the kitchenette, which is completely equipped. So we've got a full-size fridge. She had put some water here for us, and then we've just bought a few things so that we can have our breakfast and things here. A 2-hob cooker. We have lots of methods for making coffee. We've got a kettle, we've got an espresso machine with pods, and we have also a coffee maker. So we will not go uncaffeinated in Athens, so that's very good. Up here we have all our wine glasses, cups, espresso cups at the top. Here's an oven. I used that to cook my croissant this morning for breakfast. It smells so good. And then above it, plates, bowls, a big pot up there, some more bowls, frying pans in the back. Oh, a toasty maker. Yeah, nice. So we could do all our own cooking here if we wanted. But yeah, we're planning to mostly eat out. But yeah, it's good to have the ability to cook if you're staying for a longer time. Got a window here looking out the back of the apartment block. The sink has a little draining, washing up liquid and sponge and a cloth. Over here we've got sugar, coffee,
And in here, we've got the coffee pods for the Nespresso machine, and we've got some milk that we can use. Also tea bags, kitchen roll. And finally, we've got some drawers here. All our cutlery there, including a bottle opener. And some utensils for cooking. Just some coasters and extra sponges. Oh yes, under here is the bin. Yeah, so that's it. It's just a nice cozy little space. 20-minute walk from the Acropolis. Very, very central. And it's in a nice, quiet, sort of quaint old area, just little narrow streets and hills, and yeah, it's really nice. So we're happy. Let's show you the bathroom. Oh, there's a full-length mirror here. And finally, we have the bathroom, which is in this space here, which they've made it look kind of Japanese with the door. In the bathroom, we have a small sink. Under the sink, there's spare toilet roll and plenty of hand towels. We have a bin, the toilet. We have a heated towel rail. Over here, we have some hooks for towels. And even in the shower, there is a washing line where you can hang wet clothes or your wet towels. And inside the shower, there are some soap dispensers, which aren't full, but there are some. She has left us some shower gel and other things. So the best thing about this apartment is that we have this balcony space, which is actually quite big, and it has the amazing view of the city. So we've been very fortunate this holiday that in Egypt we had the iconic view of the pyramids, and here in Athens we have the iconic view of the Acropolis. But on the balcony we've got a table with 4 chairs where we sat for our breakfast. We can enjoy coffee here. There's also a waste bin here, which is handy. Yeah, and look how spacious this balcony is. We've also got some more comfortable seating over here. And there is a parasol. I suppose in the summer, if you were here and it was very hot, you could have that out to protect yourself from the sun. Real hedging, which is quite a nice thing. Yeah, but the view, if let's talk about what we can see. So we've got Philippappos Hill up there that we went for a walk this morning. Of course, the Acropolis. And over there is Lycabettus Hill. So we've got all of the panorama of the city from this spot. So it's a really amazing spot. Time to head out for dinner. Phil's found us a nice restaurant, a Greek restaurant, which is totally gluten-free.
Yeah.
It's called
Greek Stories.
Greek Stories. Yeah, so we're about to head up there. It's only about 12-minute walk from where we're staying, so looking forward to that. Dinner is served. I got moussaka and Phil got the lamb ragu, and we got some garlic bread, and it's all gluten-free.
Dessert time. What did you get?
I think it's called kadaifi.
Kadaifi, yeah, because it's from the region of Kadaifi.
Okay.
And then I got baklava,
Yes. Gluten-free.
gluten-free, and a bit of cream on the side, and a whiskey, a bourbon. Perfect.
I'm so excited that they had gluten-free baklava, like, for you. I'm so excited for you. It's big as well. It's
I know, that's a proper slice. Let's enjoy.
Good morning. It's our second day in Athens, and this morning our first stop is going to be a visit to the Temple of Olympian Zeus. It's about a 20-minute walk from here. It's sort of the other direction from the Acropolis.
Come to the Temple of Olympian Zeus, but it's completely covered in scaffolding. It's reduced entry fee at the moment because of the winter season, so it would only be €4, but we thought what's the point paying to go in and see it when it's covered in scaffolding, so we're going to leave that out for today. very close to the temple of Olympian Zeus is this stadium, which is the world's first all marble stadium.
This is the Pan-Athenaic Stadium. The first modern World Olympics were here. Pretty cool. And the tickets were €20 for entry, yeah. We thought it was reduced for off-season, but apparently it's not, so.
More steps, they look even steeper.
It was built much earlier, and then it was disused for centuries, and then it was rediscovered in the 19th century and used for the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. And it can seat 50,000 people. Quite impressive.
We've come back to the same place as yesterday, Brunchers, for brunch, because we liked it so much, and we just thought we'd like to try something else. So I've gone for chocolate chip pancakes, which comes with strawberries, bananas, cashew nuts, and obviously a lot of chocolate sauce. And Phil's gone for eggs Benedict again, but this time with salmon, and again on gluten-free bread. And this place is so big, we're actually on the other side of the street this time. Yesterday we were over the other side, and this seems to be the main part. Yeah, got a nice view. It's very warm in here, and it's only 2 minutes from where we're going afterward to do our tour.
The first stop on our tour was to see how the modern city had been built right on top of the remains of the agora, or ancient market.
Wow.
Those are parts of the marketplace, of course. Oh my goodness. Yes, and also in containers inside.
We then went into the agora. Entry tickets were €5 per person. There you can see the Temple of Hephaestus.
It was built during the 5th century BC, so the same period basically with the Parthenon.
You can also walk on the road that would have connected the agora to Areopagus Hill. You can also see 2 statues depicting Socrates and Confucius to symbolize the meeting of Eastern and Western philosophy. There's also a museum housed within the rebuilt Stoa of Attalos, which was originally built in the 2nd century BC as a covered walkway with shops. We passed the Roman Agora but didn't go inside, as we were on our way up to Areopagus Hill, which once served as the High Court of Appeal for judicial cases in Greece. We were fortunate to get it on a very quiet day with great views over to the Acropolis. Alexa was a great tour guide, and as no one else had booked, we had this tour all to ourselves. We finished off our day with a coffee at the MS Roof Garden, which Alexa had recommended for its great view of the Acropolis.
We've loved Athens. It's been great. These 2 days, I want to stay longer, but I would get fat because the food is amazing. Every meal we've had has been top notch. You cannot fault the food here. However, it is after 11 at night, and we do have a 6 a.m. pickup tomorrow for our 8:45 flight. So I think we're going to leave it there for just now. Hopefully, when we get home, we'll get some time to talk about Athens and our thoughts on Athens. But until then, we will say good night, and we will see you in the next vlog.